You know, in all my years of testing stuff, I ask myself what's cool about this device. The fact that it's AI inside, the fact that it's made by LG, or the fact that it's bright and affordable. The UA7500 is one of their latest LED TVs with new Alpha 7 processor and latest WebOS apps. While this is not the brightest TV in the world of QLED or OLED, it does offer above average HDR LED TV brightness for most content viewing in the dark room. Behind the screen, it mostly sports the refined processing for sharper upscaling and more accurate motion handling. There are many screen sizes of UA75 this year. Here you can see 55-inch version, but you can go bigger with 65 or 75-inch model, which have similar picture performance. It's great to find that this year LG has really upgraded their processor with AI, and Smart TV interface is also a little faster. But will this be enough to beat the unstoppable Google TVs, or they have a secret hero somewhere? Promising enough, UA7500 ticks a lot of boxes for 4K HDR Smart TV. YouTube, Netflix, Disney are included as many other latest Smart TV apps. Inside the box you will otherwise find a lot of things, from stand legs, power cable to a bag full of classified documents. Last but not least, there are many useful buttons on the classic LG remote, so it will be much easier to access the TV channels or video streaming apps. But the real question here is, how will it perform in the hands of genius?
Oh, there's no need to interact with me, I'm just here to observe.
The LG UA75 isn't particularly fascinating by thin bezel standards, but its screen frame feels like it's well built, so you can take it out of the box much more boldly. Viewed in profile, it's not as slim as best edge LED TVs, but this also means that it will have better sound, because it has more space for the speakers. So TV is fairly thick from the side, but it also means that it's more sturdy and it has better LED colors than stylish tiny edge LED TVs. The two legs are made from luxurious hard plastic and they have a nice texture finish. They hold the TV well and there is a minimum wobble when you apply some force on the back of the TV. Though it's still best to put it on the wall, just in case if you have some gremlins in the house.
This is not Gizmo.
The back is otherwise unpretentious, made of textured plastic, and it feels robust and durable. Look at that! This year LG has slightly changed the order of inputs, so on the left side of the TV you will only find 3 HDMIs and card reader of course, while USB, optical and other ports are on the back in the corner. Like all modern TVs, it has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and screen mirroring, so you can easily connect your phone. But if you cannot find your remote, you can power on TV with hidden switch on the left side below the screen, so you can easily control power, inputs and volume. There is a new cable management in the back, so now it's much easier to hide the power cable. It would be cool if your cable could go through the stand legs and if you could also hide other cables. Maybe next year. If you still want to connect analog ancient speakers or headphones, you will need to buy an optical to analog converter. The UA75 comes with a LG Classic remote, which hasn't changed a lot in the last few years, and that means it has a lot of handy shortcuts. I like the quick buttons for settings and inputs on the top. In general, it has nice layout and rubber chunk buttons follow your movement precisely. Like our remote devices these days, it has Netflix, Disney, Prime. I only wonder why the YouTube button is still missing. Anyway, it's nice that LG also included some video control buttons on the bottom that let you to navigate through movies much easier. Sadly, there is no button for voice control, but it's possible to buy extra Bluetooth remote with mic, which also has built-in mouse for easier browsing. Now we're gonna test how fast the menu and apps are. The initial setup is still user-friendly and is easy to understand. Like all LG's priciest TVs, it utilizes the latest LG's WebOS system, which is now better organized and has refreshed screen home dashboard, comprising a few rows of icons for apps and popular content, which is similar to Google TV layout. Although the LG App Gallery is smaller, it offers dynamic and adaptable Smart TV experience with all latest apps. The only downside is its slow menu transition effect, which could be faster. Otherwise, finding the apps is pretty straightforward and installation from LG App Gallery is fairly simple. All you need to log into your LG account. In the last years, the LG75 series usually came packed with IPS type screens. But this year there are more versions with VA type, which have better contrast. This 55-inch screen has impressive VA uniformity from all viewing angles, while being worse in others such a poor color accuracy. Because there is no wide color gamut or advanced dimming feature, so black look average in dark room. The important one is direct LED backlight, designed to improve colors slightly by improving light across all parts of the screen. Watching HDR content on Netflix or from USB drive, the HDR sense doesn't really stand out in the ultra bright room, because it has peak brightness around 380 nits and it's 25% better than an average budget TVs.
We're playing right, it's alright.
Though top-tier TVs have more than 600 nits, it's more than enough for dimly lit room. The best part is brightness, which is better than on Samsung U7 series. So it could be used in much brighter room and you can expect the best contrast from all sides of viewing. As for motion handling, it performs very similarly, so there is no aggressive judder and you can change motion smoothing to control the stutter or soap opera effect. LG's AI picture processor does a good job converting HD video into 4K. We have no problems with DVB tuner performance either, and even with non-HD channels the picture, while softer and not as defined, still remain clear and without excessive noise. So we can easily say that LG delivers nice overall picture, but in dark room in direct comparison with Samsung it still has average black uniformity, so you don't quite get the same contrast magnificent. Of course, if this can be improved if you activate expert picture mode, and LG offers its usual pack of picture adjustments with vivid, standard, sport and cinema modes, in addition to numerous other adjustable presets. There are plenty of popular video apps in the WebOS. We're gonna test Netflix, YouTube and USB player. The YouTube handles the HD and 4K quickly and all settings are easily accessible. If you're using Netflix or Disney, they have full support for HDR and it's smooth and responsive, as UA75 has enough processing memory. It's well known that LG has friendly USB player with subtitles and it supports the latest X265 codec, so you can play movies without a problem, and like all modern players, it has many advanced settings. LG's WebOS has a lot of games in the app gallery. Though they are not having advanced 3D graphics, they are still fun to play, especially if you like retro gaming. The other neat feature is Game Mode, which has built-in game picture profile, and you also have advanced game settings. When these settings are enabled, the HDMI port has below 20 milliseconds of input lag, which is among the best gaming TVs on the market.
Let's get to the weapon before I do.
The built-in LG web browser does its job. It has basic interface with tabs and advanced privacy settings. The on-screen keyboard is responsive, but controlling the cursor with standard remote can be still a challenge. So it's best to connect the mouse or get an LG Bluetooth Magic Remote, which has a built-in mouse with a wheel. As it turns out, the sound quality on this TV, thanks to its thick profile, is very good. The 20 watts built-in speakers have a good mid-range sound and bass is really noticeable. I can easily say that this TV has impressive mid-bass power, and in comparison with thinner TVs, it has much better low-bass pulse. So, if you don't want to connect any external speakers, it has a really big advantage. The LG UA7500 tries to be better than most 4K entry LED TVs. It provides all essential things you should expect from modern smart TV with basic remote. And it has same 4K resolution like more expensive QNET or QLED 4K TVs. So what are the trade-offs? Well, it doesn't have the thinnest design and colors are still average. But the truth is that the difference is not colossal and it's mostly visible when you compare it with much more expensive TVs. Let's be fair, most competitors either don't offer the same picture processing or they don't get as bright. I like the LG's gaming mode, its WebOS apps are easy to use, though it's a good idea to buy a Magic Remote if you really like to browse a lot or if you want voice control. This is one of TVs which managed to be good where it counts. It deserves my recommendation, especially if you don't care about brighter QLED screens or you just want a fast 4K smart TV with good speakers for affordable price.